So, ein herzliches Willkommen zurück zu Let's Play Deus Ex. Wir waren zuletzt auf der Insel bei der Freiheitsstatue, haben die von Terroristen befreit. Danach ging es in einen Park, wo ein Schloss besetzt war von Terroristen, und jetzt sind wir weitergereist mit dem Zug und versuchen jetzt weiterhin das Fass Ambrosia zu verfolgen, welches die Terroristen beschlagnahmt hatten, und ja, diese suchen wir jetzt und verlassen uns dabei auf die Hilfe unseres Bruders Paul Denton. Dann legen wir auch gleich wieder los. Ich sehe, hier liegt Haufen.
I'll be okay, thanks.
Ja, okay, gut.
I'm not going anywhere until the shooting stops.
Hier liegen lauter Sachen, die wir einsammeln können.
You saved my life!
Ja, bitte gerne.
They're shooting. Why do they keep shooting?
Yeah?
How's it look on the street?
How's what look?
The fighting. Is it heavy?
The cops told me to take cover in the bar or come down here. They've got the NSF surrounded in the Ton Hotel.
Hostages?
I don't know, is that it?
Yeah, thanks.
Das ist ein Automat. Den knacken wir mal schnell. Das ist gut.
I'll be okay, thanks.
Ja, ist gut. Wow, was ist das?
What's the situation here? You're taking over. I've got to get my team ready to raid the warehouse. What about the EMP field? Still in place. Your primary objective will be to locate and disable its power source. Probably an industrial-sized generator in a large building. I'll question some of the locals. I ordered the civilians to take cover a block south of here in the Free Klinik and at the Underworld Tavern, down on the corner. Maybe I'll start with the tavern. Why'd you have to clear the street? There's still a heavy NSF presence in the streets, and we're taking some fire. We could use your help if you get the chance. Maybe I'll do that. If you need any extra equipment, here's the key to my place at the Ton Hotel. Check the secret closet. Remember? The keypad's behind the painting. Just like the movies. Second floor, right? Yeah, and take a charger for the riot prod. We don't need another Anna Navarra shooting spree. Whatever you say. And JC, we'll be waiting for you to take down that EMP field.
Cool.
Use minimal force this time. You took a lot of lives on Liberty Island.
Das war ich aber nicht.
I've got to assemble my team.
I'm not going anywhere until the shooting stops.
Wo gehst du dann hin? Naja, okay. Das sehe ich einfach. Ich muss ja gerade hier ein bisschen dunkler machen. Ich sehe sonst nichts. Okay.
We're getting reports of a hostage situation in the Ton Hotel, which is at the southeast corner of the block. When you stayed with Paul, did you meet Mr. Renton and his daughter Sandra? We think at least one of them is still inside.
Okay, hier liegen Leichen rum. Schokoriegel, okay, danke. Speichern mal.
Do something, man. They're gonna kill him.
Nothing. I checked his pockets. You don't live underground and not have one of Charlie's cards. Make him take off his shoes.
I just sleep down there. They don't give you money unless you're on the council.
Take off your shoes. Charlie has no reason to be stingy if he has a currency encoder.
They just hacked a few accounts. They have some extra cash, that's it.
I'm not asking again.
Okay, also, ja, ich glaube, die hätten ihn jetzt umgebracht oder verprügelt. Dem habe ich jetzt mal vorgegriffen. Das braucht man nicht. Das braucht man nicht. Und davon schmeißen wir auch ein paar weg. Ja, beruhigt euch wieder. Alles gut. Ups.
Did you see that?
Yes,
That was uncalled for. You mug people, great. You need the dough. But you show some respect.
What were they after?
Especially when it's your ally. They came to us. They wanted an underground base.
So those guys were NSF?
Yeah, the NSF gives guns to anybody who wants to fight. A lot of people just take the guns and do what they want.
So the terrorists are based in the subways? The sewers?
They need to move some kind of secret equipment. Our tunnels are like the crossroads.
Tell me how to find this base, and I bet I can get the NSF off your back.
Underworld. Just remember that word when you see Curly. He lets people in.
Okay. Danke für die
Me,
Info.
personally, I don't rob. I think it's wrong.
Ich gehe mal davon aus, dass wir uns hier frei bewegen können.
Back off, man.
Ja, ist ja gut. Hey, immer gleich diese Freundlichkeit. Okay, eine Tür, die verschlossen ist. Na, und ich habe keine Dietriche. Aber was ist da los, ey? So, was sind unsere Ziele? Geiselsituation untersuchen, die Menschen in der Bau der Klinik befragen, den Generator der NSF finden. Genau. Irgendein EMP-Feld erzeugt der Generator. So geht's gar nicht um ein Fass Ambrosia. Das haben wir ja schon in der letzten Folge gefunden. Ne? Dann schauen wir mal weiter.
Yes. Password?
Open up. I'm a federal agent.
Ja, okay. So schafft man das wohl nicht, reinzukommen. Und einfach mal behauptet, man wäre ein Agent der Bundesregierung oder was auch immer.
Denton. Hey, it's Denton.
You want these?
What?
Give him the grenades.
Look, I know he's your brother, but...
Your brother gave us these things. Look at this. Irritation to all exposed mucous membranes. What's that gonna do?
Just tell Paul to give us bullets next time.
Here's one. Prolonged exposure can damage the bronchial pathways. Prolonged exposure? It's like giving them cigarettes or something.
Look, do you want these things?
Ja, sicher,
Sure.
her damit.
Hand him over.
Here you go, with my compliments. Good luck.
Okay. Die wollen
Effective crowd control? What's that supposed to mean?
Die wollen wohl keine Gasgranaten.
Sorry, he's a little worked up.
Willst du was sagen? Das ist jetzt schon wieder Schande. Oh, das ist ja ein richtiger Feind hier. Da hätte ich wohl nicht hingehen sollen. Sind die fertig? Schande, die Terroristen gewinnen auch noch, oder was? Jetzt mal langsam. bisschen heilen. Ach Gott, das war der Alkohol. Ja. Jetzt sehen wir entsprechend gut. Jetzt mal mitmischen, Jungs.
What's your business here, Agent?
Just going up to my brother's room.
You better hold off. The NSF retreated in there about half an hour ago, and they've taken hostages. We're waiting on a specialist.
I'm your specialist. Just tell me where the hostages are being held.
No one's standing in your way, but you'll have to go in alone. Our orders are to hold the perimeter. We think the terrorists are on the second floor.
Carry on, Corporal.
Agent? Don't take any unnecessary risks.
Habt ihr es geschafft? Ja, Sturmgewehr. Da hinten rennt doch mal einer. Yeah, Leute, ihr macht keine saubere Arbeit.
I know I heard something.
What the hell?
Is someone there?
Was ballert denn da die ganze Zeit?
Nothing. I guess we're safe.
Der Schwede. Na hier, verschlossene Tür, okay. Da ist ein Fenster. Da können wir wohl rein, okay. Jetzt mal langsam. Was denn hier für eine Action? Kaufpfeile. Da. Option.
All clear.
Gut.
We took him out.
Free Klinik. Okay, jetzt mal langsam. Eins nach dem anderen. Ich hab gesagt, wir sollen in die Bar gehen. Dann gehen wir zuerst in die Bar. Ja, was war das? Achso, ja, Automaten. Brauchen wir nicht. Geldautomaten können auch knacken.
Stay out of the town, bro. Bad shit going down.
Weiß ich nicht, ob ich durch die Fronttür reingehen sollte. Oder durch die Hintertür. Eigentlich Sinn, hinten rum reinzugehen, ne? Wenn schon. Ist hier irgendwas? die Sache von oben beobachten. Gut. Zurück. Da ist ein offenes Fenster, dann gehen wir mal rein. Irgendein Bericht über Hongkong. Das interessiert uns, glaube ich, jetzt gerade nicht. Naja, das ist Pauls Wohnung. Da ist ein Terrorist. Da ist noch ein Terrorist. Ich glaube, das ist die Geiselnahme hier. Machen wir mal ganz langsam und vorsichtig.
That's him. He's a cop.
Okay, das war jetzt nicht so geil.
Thanks.
Moment, das hat mir jetzt nicht gefallen.
Is someone there? Take him out.
Okay, ich glaube, das funktioniert so rum nicht ganz. Dann probieren wir es mal etwas anders.
Huh? They found us. Take him out.
Ja, sag mal, wie lange wirkt denn das?
Thanks for taking care of those guys. You from the police?
UNATCO.
Yeah? Well, you might be interested. I heard them talking. They said something about how they had just put in a generator in a warehouse a few streets south of here.
Did you catch the name of the street?
No, but they were talking about their security setup.
Anything interesting?
It sounded like there was underground access. They're using the word righteous as some kind of password.
That's very helpful. Thanks.
Ja, gut, dass wir
Thought I was a goner.
Thanks. Trying to catch my breath.
Ja, nach der Gasgranate bestimmt. So. Es sind doch bestimmt auch noch welche da.
That's him. He's a cop.
You better get out of here, Mr. Renton. Terrorists have taken cover inside the hotel.
Geht's noch?
Can't leave the desk unattended. Yes, of course.
kannst doch nicht Dialoge mitten im Kampf starten. Hey, jamai, jamai, jamai. So, Nano-Schlüssel. So, jetzt krieg dich...
You all right, Mr. Renton?
Fine, I think that's all of them. You got the guys upstairs, right?
Yeah. How's your daughter? Is she somewhere safe?
I don't know. She's been gone all week. I try not to think about it.
Tonight's a bad night to be on the streets. I'll take a look around.
Hey, if you see Sandra, tell her I don't care. I don't care what she's been doing. She can come home. No questions, no speeches.
Sure.
Sandra's pretty headstrong sometimes.
Ja, gut. Ich hoffe mal, dass da keine mehr sind. Weil man nie weiß, ne?
There were a couple of NSF on the second floor. I took care of the situation.
What about the hostages?
Doing fine. You guys can relax.
Guess we didn't need that specialist after all.
Ganz genau. Ihr habt nur mich gebraucht.
Well, I'm glad they made it.
Hilton. Okay. Da war noch ein Automat. Okay, überall Ratten. So ein Hotel würde ich nicht besuchen. So, wagen wir den Sprung. Jawohl.
Thanks.
Stimmt, wir waren dabei, das hier anzuschauen. Das Movement ist schon geil. Was stand da? 1 bis 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 3, 2, 1. Natürlich. Alles in genau umgekehrter Reihenfolge. Oh, Dietriche, ganz wichtig. Multitools. Petenten, Passwort Chamäleon. Chamäleon. Seltsames Passwort. Ich vermisse dich so sehr. Ich komme zu dir, sobald ich wieder hier bin. Ach ja, was ist mit deinem Bruder? Ist er bei dir? Warte einfach, bis du allein bist, dann können wir reden. Versprochen. Ich liebe dich. Okay. Von Sweet Charity an Paul Denton. Da wohl eine Beziehung hier, oder was? Kontakt mit Jamie, okay. Es gibt einige von denen, die weiter folgen möchten. Ich spreche mit Tracer. Sei vorsichtig. Von Netzwerkadministrator an Benutzer. Und irgendeine Filmbestellung. Okay. Das liegt da oben noch. Ah, ja, schon ja Sojanahrung. Ganz wichtig. Diese blöde Messer immer. Wir müssen unbedingt in die Klinik, um das hier zu installieren. Aqualunge und Umgebungsresistenz. Jetzt wollen wir mal schauen. Fähigkeiten, Schwimmen, Geschwindigkeit der Lungenkapazität verbessert sich leicht. Geschwindigkeit der Lungenkapazität verbessert sich bedeutend. Der Agent ist geschickt wie ein Delfin. Heißt, wir brauchen Aqualunge nicht, sondern Umgebungsresistenz.
Trying to catch my breath.
Thought I was a goner.
Okay, da ist ein kleines Kind. Schießen bringt auch nichts. Ja, da liegt jemand tot rum. Sein. Was ist das? Designerdroge. Finger weg von Drogen. Da auch. Auch ein Toter. Ja, die haben sich wohl eine Überdosis verpasst. Dass der Hotelbesitzer hier nicht mal aufräumt, ne? Sojanahrung. Gut, ich vermute mal, dass sie wegen der Krankheit, diesem grauen Tod, sich umgebracht haben. Aber ein Dietrich lässt sich hier verbrauchen. Oh. Tja, was machen wir da? Granate würde ich ungern verhauen. Da habe ich eh so wenige von. Mit der Brechstange kriege ich die Tür nicht auf. Und der Dietrich ist mir zu schade. Ich würde sagen, wir wenden mal einen Trick an. Wir speichern. Schauen mal, was hinter der Tür ist. Und wenn da nur Mist ist oder gar nichts. Ja, da ist nur Mist. Da ist mir der Dietrich zu schade für. dann heben wir uns die Tür für später auf.
Thought I was a goner.
Das sind was wieder für den Automaten. Ist da etwas? Nö.
Thanks.
Gut. Dann sind wir hier, glaube ich, fertig. Reinigungsrunde. Vorstellungen hatten die Leute damals.
Well, I'm glad they made it.
Wo ging's in die Klinik?
We'll take it from here.
Ja, was für ein Schlüssel?
All clear.
Ja, alles weggeballert, all clear. Der Klinik starten wir gleich einen Besuch ab.
What I'm telling you, girl,
You said I didn't have to. Make Janie do it.
I already took the money. And when it's JoJo and it's something he wants, you gotta do it. You and me both, baby. We helpless.
We were just gonna hang out today.
I told you how it don't play with me, this amateur unprofessional bullshit.
Johnny.
If it's business, it's business. If it's us two hanging out, then we hang out. Right now, it's business.
I want out, Johnny. I didn't know it would get like this.
Put it this way. You in it. You want out is like a game. You get beat out. What you want?
You've got 10 seconds to beat it before I add you to the list of NSF casualties.
Easy, bro. Just having us a conversation.
5 seconds.
Girl's got a head full of marbles. I have to yell. Or she don't hear me.
3.
She skitters on me. It's my ass, man.
1.
All right. I'm going. Jesus.
Ja, versucht das nicht zu Hause. Ich glaube nicht, dass das immer so funktioniert.
Thanks.
Sucks to get backed into a corner.
I was trying to find the back way into Smugglers.
Smuggler?
Hey, you shouldn't have threatened Johnny. Soon as Jojo finds out.
Your father asked me to look for you. He'd like you to come home.
My dad shouldn't have hired a hitman. Stupid way to get himself killed.
Who's this Jojo?
You can't touch Jojo. He doesn't go out, and there's only 2 ways to the warehouse.
Warehouse?
You think you can sneak into Osgood's at the park, but in the first place, it's locked.
Looks like the fighting in the park has died down.
And if you go underground, he's got laser tripwires, drone guns, military-type stuff, plus there are guards on the roof.
Tell you what, I'll handle Jojo. You get home so your father won't have to worry.
I can take care of myself.
You mentioned a smuggler.
Tough guy like you, figured you'd be a big customer.
What's he sell? Weapons? Drugs?
High-priced weapons, yeah, you should talk to him. His place is over near the subway. You have to give him the password Bloodshot or he won't let you in.
Ah ja.
Thanks already, now leave me alone.
Ja, danke für die Infos. Smuggler ist also der Typ, den wir vorhin versucht haben, mit unserem Beamtenauftreten reinzukommen und der uns gesagt
We
hat...
took him out.
Nix hat er gesagt, er hat die Tür zugemacht. Gehen wir mal in die Klinik. Schauen, was hier los ist. Ein bisschen Licht machen, es ist so dunkel hier.
I heard a lot of shooting outside. They told me to come in here.
Sieht aber nicht gut aus.
The riot cops are running scared.
Reminds me of Washington. I was there when the NSF overran Squalnomi, back when they were called the Northwest Secessionist Forces.
Were you at Squalnomi?
Yeah, it was night. They came in with thermoptic camo and we never picked them up on any of the sensors. What a goddamn mess.
I didn't know.
Had a hard time sleeping after that. Didn't do real good on the psych evals either. Got drummed out in short order.
The Army probably didn't want to have any reminders hanging around.
Yeah, and now look what they got. NSF in downtown Manhattan. Same guys that nearly whooped us in the Northwest. Bet the brass remembers Squalnomi now. Sorry, I ain't got nothing for you.
Hey there. I'm Raphael. This here's Jake.
Hey.
Sorry, you wanted...
What? Just call me when the shooting's over. Christ. You see the guy begging for a cure?
Yeah, what about him?
It won't help. There is no cure.
How do you know?
They show you stuff in the military. You want to know the real battlefield? It's microscopic. We can't even see it. Lucky for me, I got immunizations, but that guy... Well, once you're infected, you're infected.
And what about me?
I don't know. You got lucky. Not a bad thing to be.
Welcome to Tenderloin Clinic.
Ja, wer bist du?
Please
Sekretärin,
proceed to
was?
the examining room.
Awaiting authorization.
It's all ice cream and lollipops. That's what the nice man on TV said.
If you think you have Grey Death, please pick up an information packet.
Hier rennt keiner mit Masken
Plague
rum,
victims can have their medication mailed to their homes at no additional cost.
Ja, jetzt bin ich wieder ins Männerklo gegangen oder ins Frauenklo. Ne, ist ja auch egal. Wir schauen überall mal rein.
Hi, I'm in charge of law enforcement on this block. You doing all right?
Yeah. They told me to come in here. Is that okay?
Perfectly fine. Just making sure everyone's safe.
Hey, while you're at it, you ought to do something about the NSF. Perfectly good shelter.
You know what they're doing in this neighborhood?
Kicked us out of the old Osgood place. A bunch of us camping in the tunnels. Talk about rights, but when they want something, they take it.
Maybe I'll look into it. You take care of yourself.
I'm not the only one they threw out.
Not now. Please.
Who will help the widow's son?
Excuse me?
Oh, sorry, I thought you were someone else. The NSF are playing right into our hands.
You look like the do-it-yourself type. How about the automated care plan? Only 2,000 credits. Medkits are 300, but if you want augmentation work, you need the bots.
Ich will das volle Programm.
I want the full program.
The code to the surgery bay is 2153. The medical bots will handle your case from now on.
2153. 4 Toolsets mich gekostet.
One of the doctors can help you.
Zahlt mir doch gern die 2000 Credits. 651. Na gut. Da versteckt sich der Roboter. Aqualunge haben wir gesagt, braucht man nicht. Umgebungsresistenz ist sinnvoll. Ja, klingt gut. Eine Sache noch. Tastatur und Maus. Ich glaube, hier habe ich irgendwo mal gesehen. Alle Implantate aktivieren, genau. Da drücken wir V, alle Implantate deaktivieren. Nee, geht nicht. Na gut, dann halt B. Das kann durchaus nützlich sein. Vielleicht, weiß ich nicht. Naja, wir können mich ja heilen. Dankeschön. Was war der Code?
Got a few credits?
You have the plague?
Nah. Cops ran us off the streets. Usually I go into the water tunnels in the warehouse district, but somebody boarded up the window.
You live in a tunnel?
Actually, I like to stay on the roof of this big apartment building. Nice view, if it's not too cold. There's a freight elevator at the end of the tunnel.
Where's that window you were talking about?
It's a basement window in the park south of the hotel.
You must pay the doctors in cash before treatment can begin.
Ja, hab ich schon, danke.
One thing about the warehouse district. You've got to know which buildings are safe. Some have armed guards.
I want satisfaction.
We've done all that we can. It's time for you to go.
This is supposed to be a free clinic. Bet you'd do something if I had more money.
You've got the plague, sir.
Rich people don't get gray death.
Don't make me call security.
Like Mr. Billionaire Bob Page. He don't have it. The president don't have it. I never seen a movie star who's got it. You don't have it.
Mhm. Okay. Ich glaube nicht, dass die hier irgendwas haben. Besitzen, wie auch immer.
Wait your turn.
You should be more appreciative. By helping you, this gentleman risks his own health.
But he won't give me any medicine.
Trust me. When there's a cure, the city will underwrite the cost. The virus threatens everyone.
I don't believe you.
And I won't hesitate to prescribe the treatment for you.
You better not.
Komischer Kerl.
They say the plague came from monkeys. But that's not true. It was the army.
My friend, the diplomat. You can have a med kit for 180.
No thanks.
Suit yourself.
Ja, das mache ich. Mal da drin liegen. Ja, schau her, das kann man kaputt machen. Medkit. Mikroskop. Haha. Nee, brauchen wir nicht. Suit yourself, hat er gesagt, oder? So, was ist hier? Wöchentlich. Kann ich diese Nachrichten auch in den Logs lesen? Nee, gell? Keine Sekundärziele mehr. Fangen wir mal wieder das Hacken an. Schauen wir mal, was hier steht. Okay, war jetzt nichts Besonderes.
Vectors. The vectors are all wrong.
Was für Vectors?
I was in the biochem department at the college. I know what I'm talking about. It's not a class disease, not just poor people. It's hygiene. That's where it starts. I don't think it's contagious at all. I think terrorists put Grey Death in the water. It's not a class disease, not just poor people. It's hygiene. That's where it starts.
Okay, wenn du das sagst. Ich glaube, ich bin hier fertig.
Think they're some kind of freedom fighters.
See one of the doctors to purchase treatment.
So wie ich das sehe, muss ich erstmal eine Zelle nehmen. Ein bisschen Energie.
I wish to hell they'd give us the all clear.
Gut. Dann was steht das
All
nächstes
clear.
dran? Die Bar. Ich dachte, wir wollten die Bar, so haben wir jetzt gar nicht besucht. Oh je.
You the guy that helped Sandra?
I think your friend is gonna be alright.
What about Johnny?
I gave him a good scare.
Where's he at?
I don't know, but if he gives you any more trouble, just tell me.
I hope he doesn't think I ratted him out.
What can you tell me about his boss, Jojo?
Oh, Jojo, he's nothing, man. We used to go out. His body mods? Cosmetic. Scars? I saw him cut his face one time just so he'd look mean.
Maybe I'll straighten him out as well.
Well, if you ever want to get into the warehouse where he hides out, I know the code. It's 3316.
Thanks. You've been very helpful.
Okay.
Jojo shouldn't stick us with guys like Johnny. That ain't cool.
Joe Green, Midnight Sun, glad to know you. What can you tell me about what's going on out there?
Sorry, regulations prevent me from talking to the press.
Regulations, huh? So you are part of the crackdown.
Like I said, I have nothing to say.
Too stylish for the National Guard? Too athletic for NYPD? You must be from UNATCO.
I really can't be bothered right now.
Ein Reporter, okay. Fangen wir jetzt nicht an zu diskutieren mit dem. So, ja, na.
You could at least let your father know you're alright.
He knows where I am.
You mad at him or something?
No, but I don't want him running my life like he runs that cheap hotel.
He doesn't do such a bad job.
He never got nowhere because he never took chances. That ain't me. I'm gonna do things my way.
I think you should be more grateful for what he's done. Let's leave it at that.
Mind your own business.
Genau. So, ich bin ja schon geheilt. Ja.
It's still going on, isn't it? They're shooting people right outside the bar.
Buy ambrosia from a drug dealer?
We're talking about your wife, the Grey Death.
I don't know. If I gave it to her, and it was cut...
Jojo's good for it. People know him. He'd be hanging from a streetlight if he was selling bad vaccine. Hey, Shay, kick card. Here's a little vodka this time. Coming up.
Guess I have to do something.
Excuse us, we're having a conversation.
Yes?
Just curious. I thought I heard you say ambrosia.
My wife has the plague.
He already lost his daughter.
Sorry to hear that.
So do I trust some street punk called Jojo to get me pharmaceuticals? Trust him with my wife's life?
I thought ambrosia was an urban legend.
Jojo probably just wants to sound like a player. I shouldn't get my hopes up.
I don't know what to say. You just have to do what you think is right.
I think he should do it.
Can I ask a question?
Go right ahead.
I'm looking around for a power generator, possibly hidden, large enough to power a building.
You in real estate?
I just need to find it.
Oh, of course. You know, I tied in power at a place a few blocks south. A warehouse. Strangest thing, they wanted to conceal these gas-driven generators on the second floor. Didn't give a hoot if their own people got asphyxiated.
How do I get over there?
No way through the blockades now. We went over some rooftops to get there. There was a lift. The code was 3316, I think.
Thanks for the tip.
What can I get you?
You work here, you must know the area. Heard of an old warehouse with an illegal power generator?
Not exactly, but if you're looking for a warehouse, you should probably start in the warehouse district.
Where's that?
A few blocks south. Not a bad walk, but the riot police have blocked the roads because of the NSF.
I'd like to check it out.
Well, you may be out of luck. Even though one of the old warehouses faces onto the park, I don't know how you'd get inside.
Sounds like a good place to start.
Something to drink? Everything in the bar, snacks too, just 10 credits.
That's some heavy augmentation.
Yeah. Ask you Natco, what's it to you?
I'm in the business.
Well, I was in an early program, okay? I can still polish a glass. Good luck with your business.
Ich wollte eigentlich nur diese Einladung.
Mind if I ask you a few questions?
Hey, you look like the vigilante type. What if I said I knew where you could load up on military hardware?
You mean that guy smuggler across the street?
Already know him, huh? Too bad. Hey, how about I tell you about something you can't hear from anybody else?
What's that?
Area 51. You heard of it, right?
Actually, I'd rather hear whether you know anything about a warehouse with an illicit generator.
I worked out there. Most people think they got aliens from another planet, but I didn't see any flying saucers. You want to hear about it? I'll tell you. For the price of a beer.
What'll it be?
A beer, please.
There you go.
What do you have for me?
You can have this beer.
That one's warm. Get me something from the bartender.
Ja, hab ich doch.
What do you have for me?
You can have this beer.
I want one of Shay's ice-cold brown bullets. You too cheap to buy? What do you have for me?
You can have this beer.
What am I, a bum? You think I'm gonna drink anything you find lying around? What do you have for me?
You can have this beer.
I want one of Shay.
Ich hab doch grad.
What'll it be?
Beer, please.
There you go.
What do you have for me?
You can have this.
I appreciate it. Yep, I know for a fact it's not just for government research. I've seen all kinds of executives coming and going.
I'm sure plenty of bureaucrats fly out there.
Billionaires, big executives. I think the whole place has been taken over by a private corporation.
Not likely.
Something's going on underground. I'm a pilot, which means I didn't get any access to the main complex. But a lot of rock comes out of there. It's some kind of mine. But what I don't understand is why they're always laying more fiber optic cables.
A pilot? What do you fly?
Copters. You know what I think? I think that's where the UN moved Echelon 4 back when they promised they were going to stop spying on people.
Surveillance is a very distributed technology. To centralize it in one large facility would be very unusual, even for the UN.
I bet they did it. They want to centralize everything. Every computer on the planet.
Know anything that's worth the price of a beer?
This old bird's had enough. Hell, I'm about to go on duty.
What kind of chopper pilot starts work at midnight?
You're with UNATCO, right?
Why do you ask?
I'm the one that flies your brother Paul to Hong Kong. He told me to watch out for you.
I didn't know UNATCO hired pilots.
The black choppers are run by the NSA to support various classified operations. Pentagon uses them, the CIA. They hired me because I don't ask any questions.
What was Paul's assignment in Hong Kong?
Like I said, I know how to keep a secret. Even between brothers.
So he's holding something back. The reason UNATCO transferred him back to the States.
Listen to your brother, JC. Respect his experience. Let's leave it at that. Your brother's one of the bravest men I know.
Okay. Wo war ich denn jetzt überall? Automat. Credits, okay. Null. Ja, sehr gut. Schade, Versuch was wert. Das Schwierigste in diesem Spiel ist, glaube ich, wirklich die Punkte zusammenzubekommen, die man gern hätte. Smuggler soll man aufsuchen.
Yes. Password? Bloodshot.
So, habe ich dich jetzt. Nee. Das ging schnell.
Our files show that the smuggler is whacked out paranoid. Watch for booby traps. And the latest news? Your brother's team hit some resistance. So they're gonna be delayed while we bring in chopper support.
Dietrich, sehr wichtig. Was haben wir hier? Schauen wir uns später an. Gehen jetzt erstmal da rein. Was summt denn da so? Da ist ein Lasergitter, ich glaube, das ist dadurch deaktivierbar. Ja. War da noch irgendwas? Ja, gut. Okay, nehme ich mit. Ballistikpanzerung. Elektroschocker-Munition, die ich gebraucht hätte früher. Einfach mal über die Ratte rennen. Fähigkeiten 1053. Verwendung von Einformen wie Messern, Wurfmessern, Schwert und Elektroschockern. Präzision, Schaden und Angriffssequenz werden leicht erhöht. Ja, das ist die Frage, ne? Wir haben Computer auf Profi, Schlösser knacken, Elektronik oder Nahkampf erhöhen. Warten wir ab, bis wir an der richtigen Position sind, würde ich sagen. So, was haben wir denn hier?
What do you want? Why the booby traps? Afraid of something?
Just precautions.
Against what?
Government's been having some kind of crackdown all year. People I know, they've been disappearing.
Is that so?
Think it's a big joke? Lift up a grate in the street. They got my friend Ford Schick in a secret lab next to the sewers.
A lab? In the sewers? Maybe he was taken hostage by the NSF.
These guys are pros. Definitely government funded.
Interesting. Maybe I'll take a look. But I think you should have a little more regard for the United States government.
If you're serious about going down there and finding Ford, I'll give you a deal on some hardware. Also, you'll need this. It's the key that can open the sewer manholes.
Tell me about the hardware.
I have a scope that will fit most handguns and rifles for 2,200 credits, a bioelectric cell for 800, and some light amplification goggles for 3,500.
Das ist alles zu teuer.
Too expensive. Maybe I'll try to locate your friend.
Hacken wir uns mal wieder in das System und schauen mal, was wir rauskriegen. Lalalala. Da steht irgendwas auf Französisch. Und da steht gar nichts. Okay. War jetzt nichts Wichtiges dabei. Zigaretten brauchen wir nicht. Schokoriegel nehmen wir gerne mit. Falls wir wieder auf einen kleinen Jungen treffen, der hungrig ist. Dass es Munition gibt. Ein Dietrich, ja sehr gut. Licht an, was sehen. Zwei Tools, dreistelliger Code. Unzerstörbares Glas. Ah, doch zerstörbar. Na, schau her. Man muss nur Geduld haben, ne? Ja, der Code ist dann wohl für die Katz. Thermooptischer Anzug und eine Modifikation für Waffen. Sehr gut. Maschinengewehr. Könnte eventuell ziemlich gut sein, ne? Konfiszierten Drogen. Moment. Ich glaube, die brauchen wir nämlich noch mal später. Ich schmeiß mal den Alkohol raus. Ich glaube, der war für nichts gut. So, dann nehmen wir das mit. Magazingröße aufs Gewehr. Haben wir 8 Schuss. Und dann die Tarnung. Gut. Ja, heißt, wir werden seinen Freund befreien gehen. Ah ja. Ich glaube, ich weiß, wo ich bin. Auf der anderen Seite habe ich es ja schon mal versucht reinzukommen. Ging nicht. Dann fahren wir einfach wieder nach oben. Da ist der Kanaldeckel. Okay, dann würde ich sagen, an dieser Stelle machen wir eine Pause und sehen uns in der nächsten Folge wieder. Macht's gut, bis dann. Ciao.